should say. It's 16 minutes to 3, 773.
No comment.
On 729 kilohertz, that's 411 meters. That's where you're listening.
Johnny, what is an anorak? I mean, you refer to certain fans of radio as anoraks.
Well, an anorak is difficult to explain, actually. An anorak is a person who's totally into something. Not only radio, but, for instance, all on board this ship are Tabasco anoraks. I mean, you're a freak. You like something, you see. And most radio fans, we call them anoraks. Not because they wear anoraks, most of them do, but that's just a term for freak. Because we can't really say radio freaks, you see, it doesn't seem right.
When I was in Germany, okay, and I know this for a fact because no one can I know a little bit of German enough to understand when...
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yes. Jawohl.
Jawohl.
Yes, let's not get into that right now, but I'll tell you, because my German is terrible, and I'd hate to say something and say, actually mean something and say something else.
Oh, dear.
Yes, I know all the bad words, of course, but I know my name, Blake, is Bodo in German, and for some reason, I thought in England, of course, there's bloody, which is a term we don't use in the States, and then there's other terms and stuff, but they seem to think my name is Wally.
Wally?
What does that mean?
What does Wally mean? That's another term for anorak, I think.
Pop out. Time for those. And that, once again, is MMI 341 Madison Avenue, New York, 10017 in the USA.
That's a good address, isn't it?
And we are looking forward to hearing from you.
And if you like a particular record, then sort of put that down in your mail as well, and we'll see what we can do.
Because we'll be back.
And we will play it for you, guaranteed.
We don't need no education.
Another brick in the wall. Mark Boyd. 1979, number one over Christmas. What were you doing in Christmas 1979 then, Blake? Is it like that, is it?
Yes, the test radio censorship board just said, no, you can't say that. You know how they make those jingles?
Yes. They multi-track them.
They multi-track them. They process them very heavily. They do a lot of different things to them. Here's an outtake from one of the sessions of one of the jingles. As a matter of fact, this particular jingle that you just heard, here's the outtake, okay? From the actual recording studio. Here's how it actually goes here. It takes them a while to get it right, but they do eventually get it right.
Yeah, it sounds like they've forgotten their script there.
Yeah.
Which is something we do all the time.
Script? What script?
What's a script? Oh, it's a blank piece of paper.
Yeah.
Goodness me. The producer has forgotten to script the program.
Greetings from the North Sea, 6 minutes away from 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You are tuned into a test transmission on 729 kilohertz, 411 meters.
And we're broadcasting from the radio ship, the Communicator.
Anchored in the North Sea.
And it's calming down. Great.
Nice sunny day. This us have to go do some sunbathing out on deck.
Yeah. Bit of frost tonight, though, they say.
Just a superstition. For sharing your Sunday afternoon with us. Yes, a nice Sunday afternoon. Kind of kick back, enjoying a little brewski here.
Oh, it's nice, isn't it? We've got one or two cans of beer. Also got some of that amazing cake the skipper made for us the other day. Well, just what is that cake? It's some American mix, isn't it?
The fudge brownies.
The fudge brownies, that's right. It's like a candy cake, isn't it?
Yeah, in a way. One thing I had acknowledged earlier is the strength of the tea.
Yeah. Do you like the strength of the tea?
Well, it's real interesting because back in the States, people see, we're quite aware of the fact that you pour cream in your tea, but we didn't understand why. Okay, I always thought,
silly English.
Can you say those silly English people there, they're pouring milk into tea, but, come on,
What do they want to do that for?
We call it macho tea, I guess.
Macho tea.
We could go back in the States and market this stuff and make $1 million.
You drink ice cold tea in the States, don't you?
That too. Well, in southern Arizona, when it gets up to 110 degrees in the summer,
that's hot.
Something nice and cool is let's see here, where are we?
So you're getting lost, I think we were going to play Tom Petty next, were we? Have you found Tom Petty?
I think so.
I think it's under that pile of rubbish there.
What pile?
What
pile of rubbish?
Why are we throwing that stuff overboard?
Keep fixing. Oh, here it is.
Oh, excellent, you found it at last.
Finally. Oh, 3 o'clock.
Get on the nose.
Yeah.
79 kilohertz, 411 meters medium wave. That's where we're doing our test broadcast.
This is for Melinda and Jesse. Okay?
Yeah,
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
great song, this one. American Girl.
Away from no more tests. Is that right?
That's right, yes.
Oh,
It's,
52.
well, it's 4 minutes after 3 anyway.
Yeah.
Get the calculator.
Okay. It's 22 minutes Celsius.
Oh, that's the temperature.
Yeah. You know, you did say something before about this place being a mess. It's true. After we have no more tests, we'll have to clean it up.
We're going to have to go through it with a vacuum cleaner.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Clean work.
and we're going to have to get down on our hands and knees with our J-cloth.
Oh, no.
Oh. By the way, what was your favourite musical?
My favorite musical? I believe it was The Sound of Music.
What was that? Did you hear somebody creeping in? Oh. Down low down, the floor top.
My goodness. I think we just gave out the secret.
What a record.
Yeah.
And they banned it as well for some reason.
I don't know now about the American censorship. I'm anxious to contact some friends of mine in the state and find out whether or not this song has been banned from the radio in the States.
It's a good song. I can't see any reason for banning that. I really don't know why they banned it. Good song. And it got to number 1.
Well, it is suggestive, I guess you could say.
Oh, he's worried about suggestive. Biscuits are suggestive, but they don't ban them.
Well, you know, there was a Lou Reed, Take a Walk on the Wild Side was...
Just as bad, isn't it?
It was banned from the radio back in 1973, and it was about the same time I started in radio, 1972, 73. And guess who played it on the air?
Who? You. Well done.
That was my first job. So much for that.
Frankie goes to Hollywood. Relax. Hello to Lynn, Barry, and also the baby. Also one here for Barry, Ros, and Claire. Hello to the Bannon family in
Hello.
The Hague. Hello. And hello to Sean, who's listening near Maidstone. That's right, Maidstone,
Hi,
England.
John.
Hello, Sean. One here for Paul, Anne, Dawn, and Pepsi, the Moggy.
Hello, Paul. Hello, Don.
Hello, Anne.
Hi,
Hello.
Pepsi.
Hello to Andrew and wife there in Herne Bay. Talking of Herne Bay, we say hello to Terry Vacani as well. Also hello to Paul and Linda, and that's with their best regards
McCartney?
from Paul. Paul, I wonder, it could be, couldn't it? Oh,
Hey.
I wonder if they recorded some name IDs. Also hello to Don Scott in Southend. Hello to all our friends in Southend, and hello to John at Beech Grove in Ramsgate. And the final one on this piece of paper, a bit of a special one actually, Blake.
Yes, very special.
It's for our friends who we salute in one way because they've been here for 20 years, and I'm sure they're going to be here for another 20 years. So.
We say hello to the friends across the street, the neighbors that came by to borrow some sugar the other day.
Indeed they did. This one we dedicate especially for all of you on the rock.
Ross Revenge, Radio Caroline. Here's to you. Some words don't change in translation, right? Translation. Yeah.
That's right. She lived dick. Sounds rude. The Beatles.
What's this? Another
Oh,
one.
goodness me. We're having a party here on board the Communicators this
You're
afternoon.
trying to corrupt me?
Sorry about that.
An Englishman corrupt an American? That's unheard of. It's the other way around.
It should be the other way around, shouldn't it? 12 minutes to 4 o'clock.
I hate goodbyes.
I do. I hate goodbyes. But it's not goodbye. We'll be back.
It's goodbye temporarily.
Hang on. What do they say instead of goodbye? Au revoir. Is it au revoir?
Ciao.
This is not goodbye. This is just au revoir.
Manana.
Manana.
Yeah.
Manana, manana. Should have been a singer, shouldn't I? Do you know what? In England, there's a saying. Disc jockeys are frustrated pop stars. Okay, then. The next record.
In the United States, there's a saying, too. Disc jockeys are...
What are disc jockeys?
I can't say.
Oh, it's a North one, especially for King Neptune, shall we?
Okay, and the mermaids at sea.
Oh, hello to all the mermaids who may be listening on the long sand today. Wear your grass skirts tonight when you come by. This one's from Forest for all our friends in Holland. Rock the boat.
Heaven forbid anyone should rock this boat right now.
And all the beer cans falling all over the place.
Live from the North Sea
On 729 kilohertz.
411 meters.
Medium wave.
Is that what it is?
It is. Medium wave.
We just call it AM.
AM, that's it. That's the right term for it, AM, isn't it? It's like in England, they still call it VHF instead of FM. When will they ever learn? When will they come up to date? It's FM,
I
not
don't know.
VHF.
Maybe it's us who are behind. Huh?
Oh, I don't know. You never know. 7 minutes to 4, just 7 minutes to go on these test broadcasts. And we dedicate that one especially for everybody in Holland who may be listening this Sunday
Or
afternoon.
anybody who might be taking a trip out on the North Sea today.
Yeah, hello to you. Rock the boat.
Variety is the spice of life to most people, but radio people, variety is the slice of life. Slice of life in the Manhattan Transfer.
Oh.
One of the most talented groups in the United States of America. That is the Manhattan Transfer, the spice of life, actually. You're listening to a test transmission on 729 kilohertz and 411 meters. It's soon coming to a demise here.
And just before we do go, we'll give you out the address to write to if you'd like to send us in a reception report or request a dedication.
Please, we'd love to hear from you.
We really would. MMI 341 East Madison Avenue, New York, 10017 in the US. The address once again, MMI 341 East Madison Avenue, New York, 10017 in the United States. Coming up to 3.5 minutes to 4. A couple more, hey? What was funny? Who was laughing?
Crazy one, right?
Oh, yeah, crazy. A song without words, the instrumental, the Safaris. Woohoo!
Live from the North Sea, you're listening to a test transmission on 729 kilohertz.
Oh, yes, oh dear. That's 411 meters, medium wave, from the radio ship, the Communicator.
Communicator. Oh, yes. Good eve. No. Listen, this is just about it for our testing.
Yes, we hope very much you've enjoyed the last couple of days.
Well, like I say, I hate goodbyes, probably because I really don't know what to say. It's just, goodbye until a little bit later on. We are going to be back.
We'll be back in 10 days to a couple of weeks. And when we do come back on there, you'll probably notice the signal strength will be up a fair bit. So if you have any problems at the moment receiving us in a couple of weeks' time, you will have no problems at all. I can guarantee
None at
that.
all.
So we look forward to your company, maybe not on 729, but you keep tuning around this same area of the medium wave and you'll definitely find us. So on behalf of everybody here on board the radio ship, the Communicator, the captain and the crew, from me, Johnny, and also from
Blake Williams, and these are my final few words.
And these are my final few words. Would both like to say goodbye?
Should we hit this one more time here?
Yeah.
Okay.